Michelle Gibson here with Keller Williams.
Christine Faulkner here with Cava and Faulkner. So Michelle, how can a buyer protect themselves when writing an offer to buy a home?
Yeah, Christine, there's actually a few ways to do that. And that starts with writing the offer. And writing an offer on a written contract is actually not just about price. You also have terms, and terms are just as important as price, and in some cases can actually be stronger than the price, weighing out the risk for the seller. So today we're going to talk about those terms, which are contingencies. And contingency basically is the buyer will not move forward with the sale of a home as long as X, Y, and Z happen. So the most common contingencies in a purchase contract are the inspection contingency, the appraisal contingency, and the loan contingency. And without these contingencies in place, you're essentially buying the property as is. You see, the contract is written for the property to be sold as is, and without these contingencies in place, it puts the buyer more at risk. So each of these contingencies actually has a specific amount of time attached to it. And during that period of time, there are certain conditions that need to be met in order to move forward with the transaction in purchasing the home. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword for a buyer because you want to protect yourself with these contingencies in case something unforeseen might occur. However, it can actually hurt you depending on what length of time you choose to accomplish these contingencies in, especially in a hot market. So we're going to dive deeper into each of these on a different level, talking about different common circumstances that may occur, and then the options that you have to negotiate, or if you may just have to walk away. So we'll get more into that in the next coming weeks.
Excellent. Great advice. Thanks, Michelle.
You're welcome. We'll see you next week.